Hi, welcome to Big Valley Living. My name is Michelle, and I'm really happy to be here today to share with you all of the fruit trees that we have in our yard. Right now they're blooming, and we live in Zone 9B in the Sacramento Valley in California, USA, if you're watching from abroad. We are part of a really fun collaboration being hosted by Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead and Megan at Megan's Fearless Adventures. Thank you too for inviting us. So what I'm going to do today, again, is I'm going to show you the fruits that we have growing in our yard and a few vegetables, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the benefits that they can bring to our lives. We have just over a 1/4 acre, so none of our trees are really big. We usually buy miniature varieties, or also called dwarfs. And we have some berries growing, and we really are trying to keep some antioxidant fruits growing so that we can just promote good health. So let's go ahead and check out what we have growing. We are going to start out with one of my favorite trees. They're really all my favorite trees, but we've had this one for over 15 years. This is what's called a pink lady apple, and they're also known as rose apples. This apple is a cross between a Lady Williams and a Golden Delicious apple. Rose apples are rich in minerals that are important for heart health, according to WebMD. The high potassium and sodium levels in the rose apple help control cholesterol levels. This reduces the risk of severe conditions like heart attacks, hypertension, and stroke. They also improve your immunity. This is an Owari Satsuma. We actually have 2 of these. This one is probably about 4.5 feet tall, and I'm hoping that we can get somewhere around maybe 1 to 2 dozen pieces of fruit from this tree this year. It's not very large at this point. According to the Ackerman Cancer Center, Satsuma mandarins are an excellent source of immune-boosting vitamin C, provitamin A, potassium, magnesium, manganese, fiber, flavonoids, phenolic acids, and many other phytochemicals with important health-related properties. Okay, on to one of my very favorite fruits. This is the first year that we've had this tree, and this is a nectarine. According to Healthline, nectarines are a smooth-skinned variety of a peach, packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. They're also low in calories and fat. They support iron absorption, they boost weight loss, and enhance your skin health. I have 2 or 3 little buds left. This entire tree looked like that about a week and a half ago. But now you can see that we have a lot of little pieces of fruit growing, and I don't anticipate that they're all going to make it because it'll probably self-select. But when you buy these at the farmer's market in the store now, they pick them too soon and they're not as juicy. So I'm excited to be able to pick mine at the peak of ripeness. Apricots. We had an apricot tree when we first moved into this house, and it was in the backyard. And they do age out after about 20 or 30 years. I'm trying to show you some of the fruit here. There we go. So apricots, according to Healthline, are very nutritious and again, low in calories. They're very nutritious, containing many essential vitamins and minerals. They're high in antioxidants. They may promote eye health. They may boost your skin health, promote a healthy gut. They're high in potassium. They're very hydrating, and they may even protect your liver. So this is going to be a nice little tree. I'm very excited to see it grow as well. On to the peach. This is actually an Alberta peach. I'm not going to tell you every variety of all the fruits that we have. I'm just giving you general information about the fruits themselves. See, look at that already. Happy little fruits. So peaches, according to WebMD, are a good source of vitamin C and vitamin K, and your body uses those to heal wounds. They also have vitamin E, which boosts your immune system and helps your eyes and your skin stay healthy. There are also small amounts of zinc. Now I'm very excited to have another one of these in our garden. This is a Granny Smith apple, and we had one before, and it just wasn't quite thriving. We don't know if we planted it too low or too high, but at any rate, we took it out and we replaced it this year. So as you can see, look at those beautiful buds. It just smells so good too. So according to WebMD, Granny Smith apples are high in vitamin C, which is great for your immune system. They reduce your risk of heart attack or stroke. They fight cancer cells. They're a good source of fiber and vitamins. They're high in potassium, and they help you feel fuller. So you will consume less calories and feel good. Beautiful raspberries. These are red raspberries. We got these from a neighbor who was trimming up their raspberries last year. I have some weeding to do in here, but if you can see, oh, look at those. Look at, we're already getting little blooms. So we'll be getting raspberries in not too long. We'll probably start getting some fruit in, I'd say, the next maybe 5-6 weeks, and we'll get fruit for at least a couple of months. We keep them trained on these little clips, and we have them in an area that doesn't have other vegetation around it, so we don't worry too much about volunteers and things going nuts. But this is the first year that we've had them in the ground this early. We got them last summer, and as you can see, they are packing a punch. And we actually have had a very wet year, so this is going to be very, very interesting. But anyway, let's talk about raspberries. Red raspberries contain strong antioxidants such as vitamin C, quercetin, and gallic acid that fight against cancer, heart and circulatory disease, and age-related decline. They're also high in ellagic acid, a known chemopreventative, and have been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties. Ooh, they're delicious too. All right, clearly I need to come out and pull off dead old vines from last year and start training the new vines, and they're going everywhere because they grow in runners. But this, friends, is a blackberry. And blackberries are, not only are they just amazingly delicious, but blackberries are very nutritious and low in calories. According to the Cleveland Clinic, let's see if I can get a prettier picture for you. There we go. According to the Cleveland Clinic, blackberries are high in antioxidants, may promote eye health, boost skin health, promote gut health. They're very high in potassium, and they could also help protect your liver. All berries are good for us, right? I mean, we know this. And they have lots and lots of color, which is very good for our bodies. Little lavender there too. That's just to keep the bees happy. In addition to having healthy food and everything, I think it's really important that we have some beauty around us. And I love having flowers that I can cut, but more importantly, that when I look outside or come out and sit in the backyard, that we just get to enjoy them. We've had this rose bush for about 20 years. And we just cut it back every year. This year we didn't cut it back. It's about every other year that we do that, but it's called a floribunda. So it has little clusters of flowers, as you can see. And it just is a joy. I love it on the 4th of July because it kind of lends itself to the whole feel. Okay, next to that beautiful rose bush, I have this lemon tree. This is an improved Meyer lemon. So it's a sweeter lemon than what you might find at the grocery store. It's not super it's not super sour. It's actually a cross. Oh, it smells so good. It's a cross between an orange and a more sour traditional lemon. Now, as you can see, we have a few left on the tree, and it's actually pretty thorny in there, so I left them on there for this video, and then I'm going to get my heavy-duty leather gloves on and reach in and pull them off. But look at how many buds we have. Oh my God. And it smells like nectar out here. I wish that I could bottle the scent and put it on YouTube for you all. Okay, let's talk about the benefits of lemons in general. According to Healthline, lemons support heart health. They're a good source of vitamin C. They help control weight, and they're often promoted as a weight loss food. There are also a few other theories, and that is that they prevent kidney stones, they protect against anemia, they reduce cancer risk, improve digestive health, and this is just from me, they can be used as a degreaser. Throw them in some vinegar after you've juiced them and gotten the zest off. Put them into some vinegar in a jar, put it into a dry, cool place, shake it up, and about 6 weeks later, strain out the lemons, and you will have the best cleaner, natural cleaner, mind you, with no toxic chemicals. You can use it to clean anything you need in the house. Test a spot if you have something that's porous and you're worried about it. These are Eureka lemon trees. This one's real tiny, right here. It's probably about 3 feet tall, but it keeps hanging in there, and we're getting fruit every year, so we're gonna be patient with it. And JJ watered, he didn't water, JJ fed everything this morning. But if you look right here, right next to those buds is a tiny lemon. So that's what they look like when they start out and the buds fall off. Here's another one right in here. So yeah, it's a good little tree. Now this one's bigger, and we still have a few pieces of fruit left on it, although those are going to be picked as well. This would be the kind of lemon that you get at the grocery store, and it's called a Eureka lemon. Ours are very, very large, as you can see. They fit the palm of my hand. They're a more savory lemon, and I actually prefer these. The Meyer lemons are really good for desserts, though, I have to say. Now this guy is loaded, and you can see little ants are tending to it a little bit. And oh, the scent of this tree is just amazing as well. So we usually get about 3 dozen lemons off of this small tree, and it just keeps getting bigger every year. This is a lime, and this is the kind of lime that you would find at the store. It's called a bear's lime, B-E-A-R-S-S. And as you can see, we have fruit already starting on this guy, on that little, next to that little bud over there. But taking it, let's see, let's take a look back. I don't want to fall in the pool, so. You see little clusters of buds everywhere. And they actually smell. They're sweet, but they do have an actual lime type of scent to them. This tree's taller than me. It's probably about 7 feet tall, and we'll probably have to prune it back a little bit. But this tree is very productive for us. See if I'm just trying to get you guys in to see some of the smaller little baby limes. This is a Cara orange tree. This is apparently, this is one of the most nutritious oranges. And JJ bought this specifically after reading about different types of oranges. This is a cross between a Washington navel and a Brazilian Bahia navel orange. And it's going to be right between December and April. I've been buying Cara oranges now for the last year, and they're really good. The Food Network reports that they contain lycopene, which has been linked to a lower risk of heart disease, prostate cancer, and macular degeneration, which is a disease that causes vision loss as you age. So I'm really happy to have this addition to our yard. This orange tree is a Midnight, Knight, Valencia orange, and it originated in South Africa, if I believe correctly. According to Healthline, it's a good source of fiber, adds beneficial gut bacteria. It decreases your risk of heart disease, colon cancer, and obesity. It's high in vitamin C and folate, which is a B vitamin that plays a role in metabolism, fetal and placental development, and other processes. There are also small amounts of other nutrients, such as calcium, potassium, and thiamine, also known as vitamin B1. And then, according to Healthline, all oranges have carotenoids, which is a powerful antioxidant. Okay, there's our pomegranate tree. We had to cut it way back, and there aren't any buds on it yet. We had to cut it back before we got buds, but we should be getting some buds on here. I don't know, let's say maybe in the next few weeks. Pomegranates, according to UCLA, improve heart health. They have anti-inflammatory properties, including anti-cancer phytonutrients, similar to those found in broccoli. They aid in digestive health, and they elevate your endurance. They can even help improve your memory, as well as providing UV protection from the inside. They provide urinary health support. They boost antimicrobial properties that fight oral germs that cause gum disease and bad breath. This is what we like to call the salad bar. Here in the valley, it gets too hot in the summertime to grow lettuce. So we grow it in the fall and the spring. So right now, we have these little pots that we fill with a rich soil. We do add some earthworm castings to it to just give some vitamins. Lettuce, according to WebMD, is a great source of vitamin K, which helps strengthen your bones. And they're a super great source to boost your hydration because lettuce is comprised of about 95% water. We have 3 different kinds because we do like to try and eat the rainbow. Let's see if I can tell you exactly what kinds we have. This particular lettuce right here is green butter salanova. And how we harvest our lettuce is that we take the outer leaves. These are about ready to be eating. Okay, we take the outer leaves and then it's just going to grow up, and we'll just harvest the oldest leaves, although none of them are that old. I'm going to take a bite now. Very good. Very, very good. Now, this purple lettuce over here is Salanova red butter lettuce. So it's really the same type of lettuce as the other one, but it's darker in color. And so it's going to have some different vitamins like lycopene in it. And then this other lettuce is much softer and more delicate. This is a spring salad mix, and it's called Summer Picnic Mix. It says it can take full sun, yeah, anywhere but here. So anyway, it's been raining and they've grown a lot. They've tripled in size. We did buy starts this year, and they tripled in size within 2 weeks. So it is time to start harvesting, and oh, this is so good, this mixed salad right here. Then I have some herbs that I haven't planted yet. I have some dill because we're going to make our own garlic dill pickles. And I want to get it tall enough where it has seed heads. And we'll put those seed heads when they turn yellow, the little blooms. That's the best way to make it. I got some spearmint, and yes, I have a place. Please don't warn me. I have a place to put it where it's not going to spread, just like the raspberries. Italian oregano, really? Because I like to brush against it and smell it. Typically we cook with Mexican oregano, but I do like to grow some oregano because it's just pretty and it smells good. And then of course we have some basil, and something is getting into my basil, but I can plant some more of that in no time. Here we have some cherry tomatoes, and we've put cherry tomatoes in buckets, wine barrels specifically, and we keep them on these rolling casters, and we can move them around and put them into different microclimates. So we all know that tomatoes are just loaded with good things, right? According to WebMD, cherry tomatoes are an excellent source of lycopenes, which can help with issues like inflammation and blood clotting. Well, it can aid in blood clotting. It may lower the risk of many diseases, such as many types of cancer. And the lycopene, which has been mentioned in many others in this video, can actually limit UV damage to your skin from sun damage. And cherry tomatoes, as well as other tomatoes, are an excellent source of vitamins A, C, E, as well as potassium. Oh, look at this. We have little buds coming up. This one is a yellow pear tomato. This little guy, who already has yellow buds, okay, which means tomatoes are coming soon. And then I see new buds coming up at the top. This is a sun gold, so these are going to be the little orange cherry tomatoes. And then these are red grape tomatoes, like the ones that you find in the store, those little cherubs. And I don't know about you guys, but if you've even seen them in the store, those like maybe 1.5 cups to 2 cups, those babies are about $4.79 a piece. I only paid $2 for these plants, so I'm gonna get my money's worth. Okay, so there you have it. Thanks again for coming to Big Valley Living. We appreciate you coming by. And again, home is where the health is. And we'd like to encourage you to plant as many plants as you can, whether you live in an apartment and you grow hot little jalapeno peppers, like our friends down in Las Vegas, or if you have tons and tons of property and you can have a 1 acre, just a 1 acre tomato garden like a friend I have in Pennsylvania. Enjoy your gardening, do what you can to promote your health. We've invested in these trees. The most expensive tree that we have cost us about $100, but it's now 20 years old, and I'll guarantee you that we have definitely reaped more than that in fruit over the years. The pomegranate was free. I have had literally thousands of dollars worth of pomegranate since planting that. So a little bit of money, and before you know it, you're going to be growing all of your own fruits and vegetables. You know what's been put on them. You know how they've been treated. You know that you're picking them at the peak of ripeness. And there's a joy in watching every season with every tree and knowing that you had a part in raising it and caring for it. And it in turn will care for you. So thanks again for visiting Big Valley Living. Enjoy. Home is where the health is. Thanks again to Ginger and to Megan. See you later, everybody. Be kind. We had an apricot tree.